Oh yes, oh yeah. Pussy boy.
No, it cuts out one man, just with that lid.
I've got Mick from Hagar here at the minute at the new shop of Monaghan Electrical here in Cavan. Without the suppliers, I suppose, we wouldn't have the stock in here in the shop. So we'll just talk to Mick here on a few items that he has at the minute.
Yeah, it's great. Wish us well now with the new opening here in Cavan. I'm sure it'll go very well for yourselves, you know. In Hagar, we'd always pride ourselves in partnering with very good independent wholesalers. In Hagar, we're an independent family-owned business as well, so they're very proud to be associated with a good business like yourself. I'll just run through Hagar have a new classroom solution that do the cabling. So you put this inside each classroom, and it comes with a DALI sensor. You can plug in the DALI sensor, and when you plug in the DALI sensor, this item here, it takes over control of the whole classroom. And then you also have your luminaire leads. The luminaire leads, this end will go on to the end of your DALI luminaires. You have your live neutral arc, your DALI plus and DALI minus. Again, they come in different lengths of cable. So you'll have a 1 metre, a 3 metre and a 5 metre length. So you can just bring them onto this box as well. And once you plug in each luminaire lead, the sensor will then take control of all of the luminaires in the classroom. So when the teacher comes in, she just presses the push switch, and because the sensor will create the lux level, you'll gain the energy saving which the Department of Education are looking for. It's only one of the new products that Hagar have brought to the market. Everyone knows we do consumer units, RCBOs, a lot of protective equipment, and also a lot of enclosures. So as any electrical contractor will see, they'll all be available in the shop here. And again, I'd like to wish us very well, and I'm sure it'll go exceptionally well for you.
Thank you. Do you need a DALI board for that?
No. If you just the control on your push switch there, you'll just send the signal to the sensor, and you can see the potentiometers on the sensor. You can set your lux level and your time out. So it's a very simple local control for DALI or DSI lighting. And we've had some very good success with schools, and any of the contractors that want to talk to myself, we will price it up and they can come and get it off yourself, you know.
Thanks a million, Mick.
No problem.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having us.
I know, but I just know off. What's maybe a more dangerous thing? I know, it depends what you know of. I read the papers and see what I see there.
Everybody's smiling today.
Everybody's happy. You just wouldn't write the script for it, would you? At the start of the year, anyway.
10 minutes going or 15 minutes going?
20 minutes going for it. 20 minutes going, I think he'll go.
You have to beat them again. Keep going on up.
I'm cheating.
I'm with Martin here from Sesco. His mouth's full and he's ready. He's not willing to do a bit of words here.
Been really bold.
We do a bit of work with Sesco in the likes of the LED lighting and the fittings and that type of thing. Martin will probably talk to you here a wee bit about the products that they have.
Well, we really concentrate here on LED lighting, as you can see. Everything from the sort of domestic GU10 replacement lamps to the downlighters, DL LED replacements. These are replacements for PL downlighters. We also have the household lamps, replacement for incandescent, I should say, candle lamps, GLS. We have high bay replacement lamps here, which are chip lamps. These actually have their own self-cooling system involved. We have high bay replacement fittings then. If the fittings are gone, you want to replace the whole thing. This is the fitting here. We also have street lights here. So you have LED street lights in 2 different chassis. This is the old style which people are familiar with, the SOX lanterns. And then we have the LED version, which is a bit more slim and sort of modern, bit of a modern sort of system. If you want to see that, that's going to be a very popular item.
LED version.
It's more modern.
Yeah.
And then we're all familiar with the corrosion proofs, pork, but this is a much slimmer corrosion proof. This is it looks like a batten, as I'm sure you'll agree. It's very slim profile. IP66, so you can gland in as we've done here, and then you gland out the other end. So we have it wired through.
Yeah.
So you have it linked, and you can continue on. Yeah, it just saves the sparks time and labour, you know, on site. We tried to think ahead for his sake. We also have a new range we're after bringing in of slimline floods. Now we went for the SMD as opposed to the chip on board type, which we have over there. There's sort of a bigger sort of body on them, but we have to go with the bigger bodies for the PIRs because there's no way to physically fit it. It's so slim they can't contain the PIR. But I think if you're going for a non-PIR model, this would be a better option.
Nice thin and
It's nice and slim, exactly, yeah. And it's robust as well. It's cast alloy.
Yeah.
So hopefully that will last the test of time.
It will.
It should. Yep.
Thanks a million, Mark. Thanking you.
That's no problem. Not a bother. Okay, and the other plate should be here for you tomorrow at some point, so I can give you a ring when they arrive, yeah? Good man, thanks.
Just on the button,
Just after it.
You're right.
How's things, Rory? Ah, good.
Oh, well, then you're definitely alright to say.
She's from Monaghan.
Easy going.
Now I'm talking to Craig from Click Lighthouse. We deal with Click Lighthouse in the bulb range, as you can see, and also their socket and switch range. I'll just pass you over to Craig.
Thanks very much, Warwick. Just one of our new ranges that have come out with Click Lighthouse is our USB socket. You can find that it's a 2.1 amp. So you'll see that it's instead of 1 amps, it'll take about 6-7 hours for an iPad to charge. It'll charge an iPad at about 2.5 hours. The other huge advantage we have is it will automatically cut out when the product is fully charged, which is very unusual. There are not too many out there that will do that. It comes in our full range. So the entire range that we have in the sockets. So we have the Deco range, the Define range, even up to the metal clad. So I know you guys will keep them in stock as well.
We will indeed, yeah.
So that's one of our newest ranges. On the energetic side of things, Energetic is the name brand from a company called Yangkong. It's the biggest lamp manufacturer in China. So it's a very, very reliable lamp. Huge company. Energetic, as I say, is based in Antwerp, and we have the agency in Ireland. It's one of the few range of lamps that are ERP compliant, which is actually a regulation that came in November 2013 to regulate LED lamps. In the catalogue we have the full range stipulating wattage output, lumen output, measurements, power factor correction and lamp life. We've had this agency for about 2.5 years, and the dimmable GU10 we haven't had a single lamp back, which is phenomenal, virtually unheard of. As I say, you've got the full range. It's a really reliable lamp, and it's great for doing energy saving and energy. We can do energy audits for you as well. As you can see, there's a new version, an LED, which is actually filament. Within the next 5 to 6 years, as I say, most LED lamps will be filament. It looks like a standard lamp. We are expanding our range where we will have dimmable versions in the next couple of months.
Can you show it there just to people?
So it looks like a standard filament. So at the moment our standards, but they will be dimmable within the next 3 months. We have them coming out. Any lamp that you do find that you do need, we can get it in for you. Another new addition is this one here, which is actually looks like a diachroic lamp, but it's actually an LED lamp. Looks just like an LED.
Yeah.
It's 5 watt, equivalent to 350 lumens. Just finished testing the dimmable versions, so we will have that out in the next 3 months.
That's great.
But it looks exactly like a diachroic.
It does indeed, yeah.
On the security side of things, the ESP, which is also part of Skolmore, this is a really, really handy piece of kit. If you have existing light fittings, you can actually install this unit so you have area lighting and CCTV as well. And you can use up to 4 of these units onto this one unit.
Oh, very good.
That's something that's new, that's on the market as well. Okay.
That's great. Thanks a
Thank
million
you.
for that.
That's good.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
for your
Craig. Thank
Monaghan, you're not what are you expecting to do?
Mickey. Mickey. These boys were sweating. I thought Monaghan was on the tops.
Proper order. Put these on.
Yeah, put them on.
I know.
To cut that, I'm sure.
We are all welcoming party.
See that? Mickey, you want to put it?
I know, yeah. What would that call out?
There's plenty of room, Mickey. If you want it.
And you're going to go up and try not to cut parts.
Try to cut it off. Try to cut it off.
If Mandy's here, you make the cut heads all right.
Oh, wait. So come right up to the table so that we have it all. Yeah. But actually, maybe we'll talk Rory and
We can't really. The doors are wide enough.
Come in as close as you
And that's
can.
not Rory's fault.
Terry, move in a wee bit. You're a little bit hidden.
I'm better hidden.
Okay, we'll count it. Well, is everybody ready?
Not cutting down.
Okay, so we get you to look for one and then cut. Yeah. Okay, so you can cut and look at.
Good luck with it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So that'll be great, yeah? Have you
No, I have chips. Yeah. Beautiful. And I do think it's very important. That's Brian there, you know Brian?
No, I know Brian.
It's got a good nice dry mall.
No, but not too bad. Boys bringing over the young lads over there, maybe a bit of an atmosphere there, doesn't it? Yeah. Then look like these boys here would be a problem, so. Alright, boss.
You hear too much.
One open county here now, Moss.
Yeah, 50% now.
All depends where you're starting.
Depends if you're going to be playing for Cavan or not. It all depends on the discount you
It all
get.
depends on the starting point.
That's it.
So it does.
Thanks very much.
There's nobody in Cavan wants to see people like me.
Maybe
Terry, if you want to come around towards the edge, I bring just have right round.
I got with the suit, that's the problem.
We'll get you one.
We'll have a collection.
And I'll take it.
Can I ask you one? I take the Moxie and the two lads. If you come over that side.
Right.
Yeah, could you come over this side, please? Yeah, just hang in there. We put a few bits. Have everybody's head and shoulders. Can I just keep you on to give names for that? Give me name for and you want your your position is
Forex trainer. PAD or AH. TREA.
Must be seals.
Oh, yeah. Yep, pay scale now. I know what. I said Seymour's did was actually dead.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Whatever.
Very nice.
Which way do you want? Yeah, if you can come up.
I say now, if you Google the damn thing, you'd have known that.
Where do we look at?
Rory.
Okay.
And can I keep you now?
That was painless, Paul.
Don't. Who's his audience?
Tight hand, come with a hand, yeah.
That's brilliant. Or you can be happy there. Yeah. If you can just, can you get half a step back? No. Yeah, there we go.
Push it away the road, Martin. I'm still in it, yeah?
Everybody's straight now.
Okay, right. Brian, very close there to that camera. Thank you.
Got us wrapped up, yeah?
We get one or two.
I don't do that. That costs. Have you money for that now? First one is for the Milwaukee drill, alright?
Alan, you're not getting it. No, you're not getting it.
Winner of the Milwaukee drill is Derek Hugh.
Oh, there's the fella.
Second one is for the Lennox Wholesale kit there. Mickey's hiding them in there.
Alright, just this way. There you go.
Is Philip McEntee. Okay. Next we have a Snickers hoodie. And it goes to Jason Kelly.
Get in
That's yours. Take it home with you now.
All right.
We go again.
Keep hanging around.
Next is for Snickers trousers there. Oh shit. Michael Coleman.
You can't put them on.
He's trying to walk it away. And we'll do the final one here for a pair of cat boots. Neil Cosgrove. It's a pair of cat boots. Okay? I think that's our whole prizes, lads.
Thanks, that was great.
Where's the train? Where's the train?
Not too bad. Just over there.
It's a VC.
Now we're here live in the Monaghan Electrical Wholesale store in Cavan. Mickey, a very successful official opening.
Yeah, very successful. Great turnout. Good to see that people coming out to see us. I think we're needed here in Cavan, and I think that's why we had such a turnout here today. I'd like to thank all the team here that helped to put the whole thing together, and I'm sure they look after the customers here in Cavan to the best of our ability going forward.
And maybe you get to go through your team and outline their own particular interests within the Monaghan Electrical team.
Well, if we start here with Martin, Martin's a qualified electrician. He has the technical expertise to give us any help and assistance as required. So any technical issues that the customer has, Martin's very capable and able of dealing with them. Miguel here is our marketing expert and helped put the whole show together today and will help on marketing on an ongoing basis. John specialises in the solar. Solar power is his speciality, also a qualified electrician, and solar power is his speciality. Horig, the manager here, has years of experience working in Monaghan Electrical, knows the customer base, knows the product and knows how to look after his team. And Brenton here is also a qualified electrician, so there's no scarcity of technical help here for our customers. And we have the stocks, we have the technical ability, and we have the people here to deal with whatever business is required.
Of course, you had some suppliers giving demonstrations. That's probably an important part of an opening.
Very much so. We're in the middle. We need good suppliers, we need good customers, and we need to give a good service to our customers and use the products that's available from our suppliers. So good to see our suppliers coming and supporting us here today as well.
And of course you had the Cavan footballers, and you must have had some hand in the success because it added to the opening this morning.
I don't know if we could be given any credit for Cavan's success on the football field, but hopefully for keeping the lights on in Cavan going forward, we'll do our best to ensure that happens.
Mickey Trainer from Monaghan Electrical in the new store on the Dublin Road in Cavan, thank you and your team very much.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bingo, where is it?